All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on, well, it's finally here. Remember, we were talking about this all summer, and then in the fall, and then when winter started, then it was the holiday season, and here we are. We had Iowa. We're now in New Hampshire, the first primary in the nation, and we'll be with you all night bringing you the results. So keep it right here on Newsmax Television. 877-NEWSMAX. You want to talk to me now? 877-639-7629. First up, Kathleen from Fort Covington, New York. Hello, Kathleen. Welcome aboard.
Hi, Steve. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you.
First, I guess I want to let you know that I am a registered nurse practitioner here in northern New York, and I have something to mention about Madeleine Albright's comment.
Yes.
If she feels there's a special place in hell for women who don't help women, I just wonder how that applies to Hillary in regards to how she treated Bill's sexual victims.
That's a very good question, and you know Kathleen Willey is now out and about thanks to Roger Stone, and she's out there and she's going to be on the campaign trail every single day.
And God bless her for doing that, because it really needs to be right out there in public view. We have children aged 25 to 34, and they don't remember a lot of the Clinton era.
Right.
And we remind them.
And that's going to hurt her with women and with young men as well. Thank you very much, Kathleen, and I'm glad you're a nurse. Thank you for doing the great work that you do. That's coming from a devout hypochondriac. Let's go to Joe from Rochester, also New York. Hello, Joe.
Steve, it's great to talk to you. It's my honor and pleasure, and I'm glad I got through to
you. Well, Joe, the honor is mine. The pleasure, though, I will concede might be yours. No, I'm only kidding. Go ahead.
That's great. That's great. First, I want to say that your call screener, Mike, what a great guy, and it's great to talk to him. He's really, really good.
Thank you. He is.
Yeah, Steve, I have a bunch of things I'm going to talk to you about, but I know we're under time constraint, so I'm just going to pick one. And the one I'm going to pick tonight, Steve, is I feel that the polls that they do, the early polls and all these, when people call voters to find out what they like and everything, they call 200 people, and maybe there's 30% wants this or that. And I think it's dangerous for that to be the standard or the way people think and who's definitely going to win. To me, it seems like that people would not go out and vote if they see that someone has a huge lead in the polls. Why go out and vote for someone you think doesn't have a chance because the poll says that?
That's always a danger, Joe, yeah. Certainly, but that's why you had Trump out as late as today telling people, you know, don't sit home, get out and vote, don't take it for granted. And, you know, you really, as a voter, you shouldn't. You should ignore the poll, but human nature, especially if it's bad weather, is, my guy has no chance, or my guy's going to win big, so I'm sitting home. And that's why you have fluctuations and polls vary. Hey, listen, I really appreciate the call. I want to get one more in before the segment ends. Thank you very much. Let's get out of New York. Not that I'm advocating getting out of New York. And let's go to Arizona, Buckeye, Arizona, and say hello to Rick. Hi, Rick. You're on Newsmax Television with Steve.
Hi, Steve. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for calling, sir.
Thank you so much for having me. I just wanted to say we're hoping for a Trump win tonight, and I think Trump speaks in behalf of a lot of Americans, but so do you folks. We used to be avid Fox watchers, and some of the things we've seen him do over the past couple of years, we're just so thankful for you folks. We watch your show faithfully. Steve, JD's, of course, an Arizona boy.
Absolutely.
And Dennis, and I'll tell you, we just we like the truth that you men speak and continue to do, so we need more Americans like you guys.
Well, Rick, thank you. Please spread the word for us, and I really do appreciate you weighing in.
We've been telling a lot of people here in Arizona about you, and they've been tuning in.
Great, great. Rick, thank you, and let's see what happens tonight. We'll all watch together as we continue. When the show ends at 8 o'clock, we'll continue. The coverage certainly doesn't end. All right, up next, the Mollsburg panel, another panel, will join us with Ford O'Connell, Republican strategist, and Rick Unger from the other side, as we like to say. That's straight ahead right here on Newsmax Television. It's New Hampshire night. Don't go away.